Hello my dear listeners, today I'm going to be recording silver videos. Please like the video if you consider information relevant and not consider anything I say here as investor advice. It's for educational purpose only. So I'm gonna make four major factors in my opinion that will be influencing the silver um, on the upside for bullish factors in the next 2-3 years, and I'm gonna make two factors that could be holding the silver price back, preventing it from rising. So the first most important thing that I heard from three different analysts lately, and I'm gonna link some of those videos where is this I recommend my audience to watch those videos if you investing in silver or you interest to invest in silver, about the solar panel demand that is gonna and production that is going to increase dramatically in the next coming years, because the government have different programs for green energy, and also that silver use in the production of those panels, the silver usage is going to be increasing by 2 to 3 folds to make them more efficient. And this is the industrial application that, from what I understood, it's right now is using the most of the silver. So if this this usage is going to be increased dramatically in the coming years, that's going to put the most pressure on the silver supply. So this second factor is it's the monetary demand, that what I'm observing is remaining very strong. And I'm talking in Canada to my supplier, and they are first building dealer in Canada, and they mentioning like the record sales and big money, and there is investors coming in and they put millions. So the big money is coming into the metals, and they are also buying silver. They're not only buying gold. So it's been I follow also SS Rocco report, and he is talking about the silver demand in United States. If I found, I'm going to link one of his latest video in the description. You can watch. He does usually a very good job about the monetary demand of the silver. The third factor, maybe it's going to be a surprise, but I'm going to call it a Putin put, because I listen President Putin speech on St. Petersburg International Forum, where is like a big international forum outside of the G7 influence, and he emphasized very strongly on the fact that the United States and European Union are financing their deficit by increasing the money printing, and they are sucking all the goods from the world just by printing money. And he also mentioned that in the next this treasuries, they will have to be anchored to some commodities or to some real goods in the future, because it cannot go longer. So, and he also talked about increases of the money supply. So they are very closely watching the monetary situation, and they working very closely with Chinese and Indians, and Chinese government hold $3 trillion, I believe, of the US treasuries. So they are very closely watching the monetary situation in the States, and they are very concerned. So this is going to be bullish for silver, not indirectly, but it's going to put pressure on the dollar. And since the geopolitical shift lately, I think it's going to be happening maybe much faster than everyone expects. So and the fourth thing, bullish factor for silver, it's a production. Production remains steady with a slight decline, and I also notice the grade falling in ore grades falling from some mines. I lately read one of the silver mining company, Great Panthers, that I used to invest 10 years ago. I felt like I still have their stock on my watch list, but they actually losing money at the today's spot prices. So this is the indicator that, you know, there is not much exploration and production because the price is very low. So this is supplies remain steady. It's not going to increase, or it's diminishing a little bit in the past 5-7 years. And now there is two factors that could hold the silver price from rising. The first one I think is well, they are both important in my opinion. That's the 75% of the silver supply. It's not comes from silver comes not from the primary mining of silver. So it's not really, so the cost of the production of 75% of silver is not really relevant. So the miners who are mining copper, zinc and lead, they will extract this silver and they will sell it to the market. And even if they are not selling it at a too high price, they're not really that much concerned. So I think that's one of the things that holds silver from increasing compared to all other commodities. And the second factor is that the silver and gold are both traded not as a commodities but more as a financial assets. So because they are so much leverage on the financial markets, by multiples, maybe hundreds of the ounces are traded compared to the physical supply. So it's not really, this trading is not that much affected immediately by the physical supply, and it's all kinds of, you know, creates all kinds of possibility for the manipulation. So thanks for watching, and please comment.